It's a good little spot. Alright guys, welcome to a brand new video. It's been a while. I'm currently in Bali. You may know from the podcast I did on my channel, but I've been working here, kind of working remotely, working on my computer making videos. But I wanted to give you a bit of an insight as to what it's like to work remotely here in Bali and kind of an idea of how I'm spending every day financial, like money-wise. This is my hotel slash hostel. We have a pool. There's a pool bar that doesn't really get used. Little area for sunbathing, which definitely does get used. Private rooms here, and then up here is where you have the dorms. You have mixed dorms and then you have female dorms. I'll show you some more. Let's go. So the place is called Roommates Hostel. They have cafe and a little work area here. It's like a workspace slash hostel. And here's my messy bed. Hello people. Here we have a 6-bed dorm with awesome roommates. And this is what you get for 13 euros a night. It's very messy because I haven't cleaned it, of course. You get a bed with a plug socket and a light. Safe. And the beds are pretty spacious and pretty comfortable. The only downside is there's mold. And I've asked them to clean it a few times and they only cleaned it one time and it's come back. So that's not good. But aside from that, there's air conditioning and it's pretty good. Here we are on the roof. There's a little jacuzzi on here. This is where we were earlier. And this isn't the only place that is like this. There's one over there, there's one behind it, there's a resort over here. There's literally endless places to stay here and it's pretty affordable. Most of them have both private rooms and dorms, so from an accommodation standpoint, it's pretty awesome. One of the daily challenges of backpacking is the fact that you have limited clothes and they get pretty gross quite quickly, as you can see by my wrinkled t-shirt. So fortunately, it's pretty cheap to get them cleaned and washed, and they'll take care of everything for you for a pretty decent price. But we gotta take everything there first. Price? So laundry is dropped off. I will pick that up in 6 hours. There's no getting away from the noise here, I tell you. For now, I'm gonna go to the remote workspace, get some breakfast. I'm gonna set it up. It's one of the most popular places in Canggu to work, so let's go check it out. Here we have it, tribal co-working space. Pretty awesome spot. Let me show you around. So this place is very open plan. There's like loads and loads and loads of different places to sit and work. There's a little cafe here where you can get your croissants and your coffee. They have a kitchen so you can get food as well. And then upstairs where all of the dorms are. If you want to stay here, it's so open and breezy, so even though it's baking hot outside, there's a nice breeze coming through, and there are spots for a shit ton of people. Also in the background there, a pool table, and one of the reasons I think most of us come to a place like this is for being able to get into a pool and enjoy the work-life balance just a little bit more. So one of the things I like to do here is get some breakfast and a coffee. You can actually keep it quite cheap. Scrambled eggs on toast cost about 30k. Coffee is about 35k. But yeah, you get a plug spot, you get a good place to sit. But one thing I would say is get here early because it is absolutely packed already. Good morning. So yesterday I ended up getting so consumed with work, I never ended up finishing that segment of the video. We're going on a little bit of an adventure with some people that I actually met at Tribal Hostel. First step is to get breakfast. Wow, I actually quite like Canggu in the morning. It's very quiet. The location that we're going to is a super trendy Instagram spot. The food looks very impressive in the way that it's presented. I have to be honest, It actually doesn't taste that good, but we're going anyway because everyone wanted to be there. Here we have it, folks. That was probably better than last time. Still doesn't taste as good as it looks, unfortunately. But the crew is together. We're 5 deep, and we're gonna head into the mountains. What a Coco Loco.
Pretty sure I need it just because I sweat too much on the bike. Like,
I have a feeling that you're not destined for a good future.
need to tell you some lies.
That's chicken burgers later.
Okay.
Can't see it yet.
Whoa.
There it is. It's pretty impressive.
These guys are stoked, dude, man. They got their beers. They're like 16 to 18.
After was like playing come to Waterfall for beer.
Yeah.